First, getting the area to calm down, then strengthening your leg back up again. So afterwards, may have to have a procedure, but who knows?
So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Should Derrick Rose just retire because it turns out that Derrick Rose has a bone spur and he needs to have surgery on the ankle that has the injury that made him leave the Cavs in the first place? D-Rose said he didn't tell anybody about the bone spur when he joined the Cavs. Nobody even knew. Even the Knicks, they didn't know that he had a bone spur. So now Derrick Rose, he has a bone spur that needs surgery on the leg that he got injured on. That's insane. So I don't know, is it time for Derrick Rose to retire? Because I'm just wondering, how good is Derrick Rose gonna be after he has this surgery? So here's what Derrick Rose said. He said, I gotta go through rehab while trying to get my ankle right. I got a bone spur that I didn't tell anybody about. It's all about first getting the area to calm down and then strengthening your leg back up. So afterwards, we might have to have a procedure. And the crazy thing is, it turns out that Derrick Rose, he already had the bone spur in his left ankle before joining the Cavs. Derrick Rose signed with the Cavs while he had a bone spur, but he didn't tell anybody. He joins the Cavs and then he gets injured on the same leg that he had the bone spur on. That's crazy. The Cavs, they became aware of Derrick Rose's bone spur after he got injured, but he didn't tell them before joining. So the Knicks or the Cavs, they didn't know. He didn't tell anybody, as he said. Now I'm assuming D-Rose didn't tell anybody because his value would go down once again. Because think about it. If the Cavs knew that Derrick Rose had a bone spur and he needed surgery, they wouldn't have paid him $2 million. They would have found somebody else. So I'm assuming that Derrick Rose didn't tell anybody because he wanted the Knicks to re-sign him or for another NBA team to sign him. But the Cavs were the ones who signed him without knowing that he had a bone spur. So after he got injured against the Bucks, now the injury that I'm talking about is the injury that made him leave the Cavs and decide whether he wants to retire or return. So after that injury, that's when the Cavs found out about his bone spur. And it's crazy because if he didn't get injured, the Cavs wouldn't even know. Nobody would know up to now. Now I gotta give Derrick Rose some credit because he was playing with the bone spur this entire time and nobody knew because, well, he didn't tell anybody. But now D-Rose, he needs surgery on his ankle. But I mean, I feel sorry for Derrick Rose. He has to be the unluckiest NBA player of all time because think about it. So right now Derrick Rose said he has to go to rehab, and if that doesn't work, he might need surgery now. Like I said before, is it time for Derrick Rose to just retire?